What happened in the beginning, middle, and the end about Aeroperu Flight 603? Aeroperu Flight 603 was a Boeing 757-200 that crashed into the Pacific Ocean off the coast of Peru on October 2, 1996. The crash resulted in the death of all 70 passengers and crew members on board. In the beginning, the flight originated from Miami International Airport and was scheduled to fly to Santiago, Chile, with a stopover in Lima, Peru. During the stopover in Lima, ground crew members attempted to clean the exterior of the plane but failed to remove masking tape covering the static ports, which are critical instruments used by pilots to measure airspeed and altitude. The masking tape obstructed the instruments, providing false readings to the pilots. And in the middle, as the plane took off from Lima and climbed to cruising altitude, the pilots noticed discrepancies in their airspeed and altitude readings. They communicated with air traffic control in Lima and attempted to troubleshoot the problem but were unable to correct the issue. The plane's autopilot disengaged and the pilots attempted to fly the plane manually using the flawed instrument readings. As the plane approached the coast, the pilots received conflicting instructions from air traffic control regarding their altitude and location. They attempted to descend, but the plane was actually climbing. As a result, the plane stalled and entered into an unrecoverable alive. The pilot lost control of the plane and it crashed into the Pacific Ocean off the coast of Peru. And in the end, all 70 passengers and 70 crew members on board the flight were killed in the crash. The wreckage of the plane and the bodies of the victims were recovered in the ocean. An investigation was conducted to determine the cause of the crash. The investigation revealed that the masking tape covering the static ports was the primary cause of the crash, as it prevented the pilot from receiving accurate airspeed and altitude readings. The failure of the ground crew to remove the tape before the flight was also undefined as a contributing factor. The crash of Aeroperu Flight 603 remains one of the deadliest aviation accidents in the Peruvian history. Who is in the investigation? The investigation into the crash of Aeroperu Flight 603 was led by the Peruvian Civil Aviation Authority, DCAC, and supported by the United States National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, Boeing, the manufacturer of the aircraft, and Pratt of Whitney, manufacturer of the engines, also provided technical expertise to the investigation. The investigation involved the analysis of data from flight data recorder and cockpit voice recorder, as well as the examination of the wreckage and interviews with the witnesses, aviation experts. The investigation took several months to complete, and its findings were published in a public report in May 1997. Where does the accident take place? The accident of Aeroperu Flight 603 took place off the coast of Peru into the Pacific Ocean, approximately 12 miles, 19 kilometers west of the Sea of Lima. The plane crashed into the ocean shortly after takeoff from Lima George Chavez International Airport, while flying towards Santiago, Chile. The crash site was located near the town of Pasamayo, and the search and recovery operations were carried out by the Peruvian Navy and Air Force. That's all, ma'am. Thank you.